Hi. Okay. The purpose of this video is to teach you how to solve polynomial equations 5.1. So let's have a look at these three different polynomials. Do you know the difference of them? So the first one is degree 1, the second g of x is degree 2, and the third one is degree 3 because degree is the highest power of the polynomial, so that's 1, right? Okay. First of all, I want to explain what is a zero of that polynomial. Zeros. Zero. Okay. Zero means when f of x equals 0, what x equal to. Okay, that's the zero. Basically, it's the solution or root of that polynomial, of that equation. So if fx equals 0, that means x minus 3 equals 0. So x equals 3. So 3 is a zero of this equation, okay, if that equals 0. Okay, so we already know how to solve a polynomial if the degree is 1 equation. We learned that in grade 7, right? Okay, how about a degree 2 polynomial equation? All right, we can use 1, 1 minus 2 minus 3. So g of x equals x minus 2 x minus 3. Okay, to find the 0, I need to set this equal 0. Okay. So x might be 2 or 3. Okay, this is a fact. We have another method. Okay, use the quadratic formula. Negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. In this case, a is the coefficient of x squared term. So in this example, a is 1. And b is the coefficient of x term. So that will be negative 5. C is the constant term is 6. So if I plug into this formula, it will be negative 5 plus or minus, okay, over 2a, that's over 2. B squared, b is negative 5, b squared is 25. Plus or minus 2a, 4ac. AC, 4ac is 4 times 1 times 6, 20, 24. 24 minus 24. 25 minus 24 is 1. And root 1 is 1. So that basically is 5 plus and negative 1. So it will be 6 over 2 or 4 over 2. So it's 3 over 2. So the answer is the same as the previous one. Right? So we can use these two methods. Okay, and then how about degree 3? Okay, how to solve a polynomial equation with 3 degree? Okay. Let's step back, have a look how do we solve for the degree 2. So what step we take here? Okay, of course there's a formula. There's a formula for solve the polynomial degree 3, but the formula is too complicated. So I use this one. Okay. Basically, we will factorize the polynomial. So I will rewrite this polynomial. Polynomial become something times something times something, and then like this one, and then I can find what x is, right? So just like found a number, factorize a number. For example, 105. I want to factor it. Right, so the first thing I need to find the factor of this number. The factor of this number could be 3, right? So I can rewrite this. If 3 is a factor of 105, I can rewrite this 105 become 3 times 35. Right? This is called factorize. So first of all, I had to find the factor of 105. So same as here, I have to find the factor of this polynomial. But how can we do this? Before we found the factor of polynomial, let's have a look at this. important property of polynomial, okay? If a is a zero of f of x, okay, then first, if you plug in a to x, the function equals 0. And second, if f of x divide by x minus a, it will have no remainder. Okay, and x minus a is a factor of f of x. Remember, what I'm trying to do here is to find a factor of this polynomial. So I want to find a factor of this polynomial. So I want to find a factor. So I want to find f minus a, this factor. And then which make if you this happen. I want to make this happen. Okay. So I will start to plug in some numbers for x for here. So first of all, I will try positive 1. It'll be 1 minus a plus 1 plus 42. Okay, it's not 0. If I plug some number integers, which make the function equal 0, then I know x minus a is a factor of this polynomial. So I have to keep trying, right? And the number I try must be the factor of 42. Okay, must be the factor of 42. If the coefficient, the leading coefficient is 1. Okay, so I will try negative 1. So negative 1 minus a minus 1 plus 42. No. And I will try 2. That will be 8 minus 432. And then plus 2 plus 42. It's not equal to 0. Right? We'll keep trying. Let's try negative 2. So that'll be negative 8 minus 32. And then negative 2 plus 42. Okay, I got it. This equals 0. Okay, so I can say negative 2 is a 0 of this function. 0 of x equals 2 is a 0 of this function. And x minus 2 is a factor of this function. Okay, next page. All right. So just like here, if I know 3 is the factor of 105, so I need to use 105 divide by 3 get 35 and rewrite 105 into 3 times 35. So I need to use x squared cube minus 8x squared plus x plus 45 divided by x minus 2 to get something, the quotient function. So I can rewrite this polynomial, okay? So I use synthetic division. So 1, negative 8, 1, 42. And then here is minus 2. I need to change side become 2. All right, put 1 down here. If you're not familiar with, please watch the video, a previous video, okay? So 2 times 1 is 2 plus, that will be negative 6. I don't have time to explain again here. So is negative. Why? Am I wrong? Wait. Oh. Okay. Is negative 2. So that means x equal negative 2 is a 0 of this function. So here is x plus 2 is a factor of this function. So I should divide by x plus 2, not x minus 2. All right. So negative 2, 1, and then so negative 2 times 1 is negative 2, and then plus, it'll be negative 10. Right? And negative 2 times negative 10 is 20. So that'll be 21. And negative times 21 is negative 42. Okay, 0. That means no remainder. Has no remainder. And this is a quotient actually is x squared minus 10x plus 21. So this function, I can rewrite into x plus 2, x squared minus 10x plus 21. Okay, so I know one of the zero, if this equals 0, so x could be negative 2, because when x equals negative 2, this expression equals 0, right? And I cannot stop here, right? Just like here. After I got 35, I need to keep factorize 35 into 7 times 5. So 105 equals 3 times 7 times 5. So I have to keep doing for this part. But this part is quadratic, degree 2, so that will be easier. I will use 7, 3, 1, 1, negative, negative. Okay, so this is x minus plus 2, and then x minus 7, x minus 3 equals 0. Okay, done. I successfully rewrite this polynomial into a product of 3 different polynomials. And the product of these 3 polynomial equals 0. One of them must be 0. So either x plus 2 equals 0, or x minus 7 equals 0, or x minus 3 equals 0. So my 0 is x can be negative 2, or 7, or 3. Okay, so this is how to solve polynomial equations. Okay, you have to keep plugging numbers to see which one. Oh, another method is use synthetic. Okay, I will use the same method here. All the matter is to found zeros and use plugin. So you can also use synthetic. So first one, this 1, negative 8, 1, 42. You can either use this plugin or use the synthetic division. So if you want to plug in 1, that means you divide it by x minus 1. Divide by x minus 1. So you put 1 here. Okay, so let's start it. Put it here. 1 times 1 is 1. Negative 8 plus 1 is negative 7. And then negative 7 here. Negative 7 plus 1 is negative 6. And then negative 6 times 1, you got negative 6 here. And then you got the remainder 36. It has a remainder, so it means 1 is not the 0 of this function. And x minus 1 is not a factor of this function. All right. Okay, so you must know how to solve the polynomial equations. This is very important for this formative. If you don't know how to do it, maybe you can maximum get 3, or you can never get 5. Okay, this concept is very, very important. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, or watch again. Yeah. Okay. See you.